video, we're going to talk about the host options once a host has started a breakout assignment. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the start button to start the breakout sessions. My attendees will now be delivered to their rooms once the breakout session participants start those sessions. And what will then happen is the participants will get an option to join. So they will all join. And now you, as the host, are left alone in the main session while everybody else is in their individual breakout rooms. The only way they're going to come back to you is if they leave those rooms to come back. So let's talk about some of the host tools that you have while people are in breakout rooms. If you click on the top, at the top of the screen, you have the breakout menu. You now have some options that you didn't have before, and one of those is broadcast message. So if I click broadcast message, I can send a message to either just my presenters or to all of my attendees. So if I needed to remind them of something, if we had 5 minutes left, or I needed them to think about something that, oh, I forgot to give them instructions, I can give this message to everyone at once. So I can say, remember, you have 5 minutes to complete your task. If I can spell task right. And then I'm going to click send, and that will be sent to all of my participants. And then once they read it, they can tap OK, and they can continue about their business in that room. Another option that I have as the host is I could go join one of these rooms to go listen and hear and see what's happening in that room and participate in what's happening. So to join one of the rooms, I would click on one of those breakout rooms and then click join. And then my screen would be transformed to whatever is happening in that breakout session. So I joined the one with Dumbledore and Neville. So if Dumbledore was sharing something via a whiteboard, I would also see that on my screen, and I can participate in discussing anything I need to with them. Now remember, when attendees go into their breakout rooms, there is no video. There is only audio for them to talk and discuss. They do have options. The presenter can share content, they can share pictures, they can share their screen, they can share the whiteboard if they need to have any materials or anything that they're actually working on. Another option that you can have happening in that room is the participants can be working on a file all together. So I'm going to leave this breakout room, and then I could go join another breakout room. So then I could go see what they're doing in the Shrieking Shack if I wanted to. So I would click on Shrieking Shack, and then I would click on join if I needed to. The next option that you have as the host while everyone is in their breakout room is I could send them all a message and say, everyone need please return. If you send this to attendees, they get an option where they can either continue in their breakout room or they can leave. So it's not forcing them out. So I could tap continue and keep doing my business in my breakout room and not actually end the session or leave the session. I also have the option here that I can end them all at once. So if I choose end all breakout sessions, they get a pop-up on their screen that says the breakout session will end automatically in 30 seconds, and then the session will end and bring everybody back to the main session all together. So it doesn't end it immediately. It gives them fair warning so they can wrap up anything that they need to do. I would also probably send them a message that says you have 1 minute left, you have 2 minutes left, to give them those warnings. So if they are working on anything directly within that breakout room, they don't necessarily lose it if they need it. Then everybody is brought back to the main session. And then again, me as the session host, we can continue discussing. I can share out my desktop. I can have in the chat box presenters send me the file you worked on, give me the link, or if it was something I assigned out in Google Classroom, I can open up those links myself. Another option that you have is to get the breakout content from the rooms, but this has one small caveat. This only works on laptops. So if I go to Breakout and I say share breakout session content, if I want to get that information from Dumbledore is on a laptop. If I click OK, a request gets sent to Dumbledore for Dumbledore to send me that content to share with everybody. I'm going to click OK, and now that content comes on the screen and now everybody can see it. But if I'm on an iPad and I am the presenter on an iPad, I never get that pop-up option to share content. So that whiteboard is stuck on that iPad because it's saved on the iPad and that person can't share the content back to the group. That's another reason why you want your participants to be working on something outside of the breakout room so that you can easily gather all of those materials because using a mobile device, you're not going to be able to get that content. And then, as the host, once you are ready to end the meeting completely, you would go to File, End Training Session, and then it will give you the option, do you want to end for everyone? Yes, we do. We do not want to just leave and let the people still continue to be in the session. So then I'm going to choose end session. The session will end for everyone. So that is Cisco WebEx Trainings breakout sessions. I hope you enjoyed it.